Hi, this is Summer with Summer's Tips and Stitches, and this is Vlogmas Day 17. I'm sorry yesterday was short. It was just, that was all I was going to have time to do, and I didn't want to miss a day. Today it is early morning. I don't have my watch on. I forgot to go get it, but it's in the 7:30 range. So today I for sure will do some things. It might not all be super fun. My plans are for today, I'm meeting some teachers for coffee and a little Bible study chat, some teacher friends. And then I need to come home and I would say sometime today, finish my pom-poms. Last night I got a good amount done. I was going to show you that I only have these 4 and these 3, so I have 7 more. Their pom-poms are inside of the hat. That's what I do. I lay all the hats out onto the floor and I start putting pom-poms down to match. And if I find one that matches a better one, then I start switching them out. Then once they all have a pom-pom, I tuck it in the hat and I pile them in a clump. I did get a little bit of a stalemate last night because I started sewing a button on the inside of a hat, which meant I needed to use a pom-pom that had an elastic. Those ones all down there are the snapping ones. I've used up all of the new ones that I ordered that had an elastic, and so I had to dig into my bin to see if I could find, and I found 7 snappable pom-poms, and then I have one hat over here. Wonder if I could reach it. Here. This is the one that kept me from continuing. I sewed the button on the inside and I got my hook in here and I was ready to pull it through, and then it's a snapping one. And the reason that sucks is because I don't have enough snaps to make 8 snapping ones, and I ran out of well, I do have 2 other elastic ones, but they're not going to match this rainbow hat. So then I was looking at the elastic ones I've already done to see if any of them match this, and pretty much none of them do. I could put a brown one on there, but I was hoping to have maybe a blue or a white. So I may run over to Joann's today after I go to coffee with the gals from school. I may run over there to see if they have one elastic one that I can just pull through. But I really want to get those done because my second project for the weekend is to finish doing those squares, which really, once they get going, they only take about 20-30 minutes a square. So I have that. And then I also wanted to make like some Christmassy things. Previous years, I actually made a real Christmas present for all the ladies in Brandon's side of the family. So I either made them the large button cowl, or I made them a pocket shawl, or I made them a triangle shawl. I made them hats one year. Last year, yeah, I think it was the pocket shawls last year, I think. But anyway, I actually made, and that would be Brandon's brother's girlfriend, and his mother and his stepmother. I all made them something. And that's what they got for a present. Part of the reason doing that is I make a lot of things, and it's nice to make them something, and then rather, buying them something. I don't know. That was my thought. But this year I haven't had time because I started my hats pretty early in the summer, I thought. But I guess I just got overwhelmed or slowed down or whatever. I don't know. So I've got to finish those. But I still want to make some kind of Christmassy thing. There's a pattern that she releases as a mini make, these cute little gnomes. So I did want to make those. It's just a fluffy ball with a tall hat. Looked pretty easy to try to make. Then also I saved on my Facebook page from the crochet crowd some cute Christmas decorations. So I really wanted to try to do a few of those, but I have not yet. Okay, so let's get to the drawer. Day 17. This color is called Sugared Almond. I moved my other excess skeins over there that I didn't do. And I actually have a ton of these now. These are binding clips. Now I'm going to show you what they look like in here. And she's giving us these because we're going to have to join all these squares. And this is what it looks like. This is a white one. I'm going to show you because I want to say, I can't close that box now. I think they're in one of these boxes. Here it is. Nope, those are eyeballs. I just have to feel in here. Nope, those are pins. Those are... Can I feel them in here? Oh my gosh, you guys. Where are they? Oh, empty. Not empty. Not empty. Well, I can't find them, you guys. Maybe I dumped them in the bottom of here. I'm going to stop it and I'm going to find them. I found them. Okay, so since I've been getting Crochet Society, I want to say, well, this is my second year with the Advent calendar, probably my third year getting the subscription box. I joined just after the first, no, okay. My second year getting the Advent calendar. I had joined getting the subscription boxes just after the first one was released. But I've gotten purple clippies from her, and then pink clippies, and blue clippies, and then Yarnier 1 month sent out some joining clippies, but hers actually look like hair clips. See, like, they look like those kind of hair clips. You know, those used to be real popular. I'm gonna be honest, that doesn't look too bad, huh? So I have a whole drawer full of clippies. So I'll just add the white one. And what you do is you use these clips to hold your squares together. Let's do it here, right now, friends. Woo! So you would take these two clips and hold your piece together, because when you're sewing these together, or you're whip stitching or single crochet, as you know, crochet stretches, and if you're not careful, you could end up stretching one, like your white one, out, and then it ends up being longer. Even though it's the same stitch count, you really need to be mindful. And so these little clips help you to hold it together. Ooh, I grabbed the two ugly ones, the ones I hate the most, the tree ones. They're so hard. So that's what all those clips are about. It was actually here in the very last drawer. I couldn't get them out because this, for some reason, that drawer was sticking. But now I got more of these empty drawers I can pop my stuff in from my previous one. The one I thought I would show you today is, it's going to be a combo drawer. So twice now she's put little things in these bags. This is a magnet crochet buddy, but I like these like little burlap. This one is a little burlap bag that had yarn tidies in them, which basically look like little hair scrunchies that you put around your ball of yarn to kind of hold that tail end in. And then this is the magnet buddy that actually was in one of the bags. I ordered 2 of that box, and I actually made the shawl. And you wear it like a slap bracelet, which was real cool in the late 80s. And then here you use the metal stitch markers, and it's magnetized. So while you're working, you can just take the metal stitch marker, put it on. It's pretty handy. And then it also is measuring. And this moves and slides. This was a pretty handy little thing. So I'm going to put that in this drawer. Ooh, it's not working. I might have to fold one of these over like that to get all those in there. I should just throw some of those burlap sacks away. But as many of you know, I'm a hoarder, and I always think, Oh, what could I do? This one here, I'm actually really tempted to throw these away too. These are just little blocking squares that she wants you to lay like this, you know, and then use the pins to block, I'm guessing, little granny squares on or something. But I just didn't find them to be sturdy. They're really thin, and there's nothing to really hold them together. So if it gets bumped, they'll move. I actually thought about, truthfully, I mean, not throwing them away, but bringing them to school and putting them in the tangram bin. So I have a whole bin of shapes. Maybe I'll show you guys in a video what I have in my math center. But I have a whole bin of foam shapes, triangles, octagons, hexagons, squares, isosceles, you know, all kinds of different shapes. And the kids can arrange them to be pictures. They're called tangrams. And so I thought about putting them in there. That really, the girls love to arrange them to make flowers. It's so cute. The boys, I'm going to be truthful. I'm not trying to be controversial, but they usually lay their tangrams. Of course, I have pictures, laminated pictures, where they can make a horse, a turtle, a dog, you know, things like that, a sun, cats. But the girls always go for the flower, and the boys make a weapon, if you know what I mean. And then I have to go over there, and I have to ask them if they think that's appropriate for school, if that's something they should be doing at school, or if that's something they should be doing at home. Because inevitably somebody will tattle. Mrs. B, Jacob, blah, 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 is doing this. And I have to go over there. I don't have a kid with that name in my class. That's why I chose that this year. I'd be like, is that something that we should be doing at school? Will that make your friends around you feel safe? Or is that something you should do at home? And they're always like, oh, I'm sorry. You know, you just got to do it. You got to do that. And that's the world we're in today. So my plans after making this cute little video, I'm going to, like I said, head off for coffee with friends, do a little Bible study. And then I also have to get my boys a haircut today. I wanted to go get a pom-pom with an elastic on it. I'm also looking to buy my husband a dress shirt. Now, I don't know if any of you have seen in past videos, my husband is a large man. He's like 6'4", 300 pounds. He looks like a football player. So it's really difficult to find him shirts because not only does he have big guns, he's got big muscles, right? He also has a big tummy, and he's got really long arms. And so you can find a shirt that's 3X, 4X, no problem. They make tons of them. But the sleeves are like for the size of a child. I don't understand why they put such short sleeves on. I mean, they either want you to be big, like short and fat, or they want you to be tall and skinny. So I was going to I measured his arms around his bicep and around his forearm. His forearm is 14.5 inches around. And then I have to, because he was a meat cutter before he switched jobs. And so he has a very big forearm from wielding that knife in the freezer room. This is a very violent video. But anyway, he was a meat cutter, and so he has a really big forearm. I know, Andy lifts weights. He does go to the Y and lift weights regularly. But anyway, so I had to measure his bicep, his forearm, and the length of his arm, which is 27.5 inches. And that's just if he wore his arm straight down. If he held it out, you know, it does naturally, your shirts pull a little bit. So I'm going to go back to what we have a store in our town called Duluth & Company. And they say they specialize in big men's clothing. But I don't believe that to be true. Typically, I try to buy him dress shirts that are short-sleeved, so then you don't have to deal with that problem. But it's off-season for short sleeves. None were in the clearance room that were in his size. They had plenty small, medium, and large, but none in the 2 or 3X category. So I'm going to pop over there, measure some sleeves, and see if I can find something. To be fair, they are really expensive. Like, I went over there last night to just get an idea, and they had this really nice deep blue flannel. I thought that'd be great because he looks really good in blue. And it was $89. Yeah. Walmart typically doesn't make things big enough either, but I thought maybe I would just see if they had something. I should be planning ahead and ordering off the internet. That's really what I should be doing. But I never plan ahead, or either I'm just so busy at school that these final weeks start feeling like relaxing and then Christmas is like a week away. So I might take you shopping. I don't know. We blew the circuit outside with our Christmas lights, and so we had to unplug them in order to keep our garage fridge running. So my husband has to work on that today, and the boys have to get a haircut, and they also want to go sledding. We have what they call Garbage Hill in our town. I'm guessing that at one point it was a small garbage dump and they've planted grass on it or something. I don't know why they call it Garbage Hill. It predates me living here. But anyway, and it's a pretty steep hill. It's over by a pool and a park and a school. And so they want to go sled down Garbage Hill. It's probably going to be very busy there today. I don't enjoy sledding. I don't own snow pants, so I will not be sledding. But yeah, other than that, I gotta finish up these last 7 pom-poms, start making my squares, and then a few errands. Yeah, so I'll visit with you guys more later today. Hey, you guys, I thought I would show you this. We finally have this last part of our tree done. I crocheted this Christmas tree skirt. It's a crochet crowd pattern. I'll see if I can even remember to put a link in the description. I changed the colors to be whatever I want. It was actually really nice because the year I made this, my husband let me just sit on the couch for like 3 days and just straight crochet. I want to say it was before I was teaching. And I literally just spent like day upon day. I mean, I get up, make dinner, help out, and then just sit and crochet to finally get this done. And I really love it. Typically, it's not my Christmas colors. I would prefer blues and stuff, or maybe blue and silver, but it's Christmassy, red and green, right? And then those cute little Christmas kissing bears, my husband bought those for us when we were dating, pre-engaged, maybe engaged. So this had to have been like early 2000s, 2001 or 2002. He bought those for me for Christmas. And so every year I put those little Christmas kissing bears under the tree, on the tree skirt, and then we just pile presents around them. I always joke with the kids about, oh, who's gonna want to inherit the kissing bears or the Christmas tree skirt? So I just shot, this is like my favorite part of the tree, this part right here. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit in another part. Well, you guys, I had hopes of doing more today and taking you out for vlogging, but I finished all my pom-poms, all of the hats for the 2nd graders, plus 3 extras are done. And I will be doing a Holy Cats, that's a lot of hats, where I share the pattern I used and the links to the pom-poms I ordered. And then I'll tell you, as best as I can remember, the yarns I used to make the hats. Tomorrow we may or may not be going to Door County. It's my husband's mom's birthday. So, I mean, I'll do the vlog right away where I open up my drawer, but I don't know how far or what we'll be doing. But after doing that, I made 2 more squares, and on my 3rd from the Crochet Society to get caught up on my blankets. Right now, I'm on day 14, and I still need to do 15, 16, 17 to be caught up on the daily advent. I pretty much do them all on the weekends. I don't have much time during the weekday to do them. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for today's vlog. I didn't really take you anywhere. Oh, sorry. All right, thanks for watching and subscribing. Thanks for liking and sharing my videos. And until the next video, happy crafting. Bye.